welcome back to the Greenhorn Photo Taker. We are continuing our series of trying to find the best trail vistas in New Jersey. Today I'm at Abram S. Hewitt State Forest, and in particular a wonderful view over Greenwood Lake. Where should we begin? Let's begin at the access, I guess. The quickest way to this location is via State Line Trail. So parking at very close to a marina at the valley near the lake, and you take State Line Trail, hang a left, head south on Ernest Hewitt Trail, I believe, and that'll take you to this lookout. Quick, maybe a mile and a half at most, probably a little bit less. I'll put it on the screen. Takes you right up here. It's a nice steep hill, so prepare for some leg burn, but very doable. Not too bad in general. But I do recommend, if you want to check out this vantage point, do the entire loop in Abram S. Hewitt State Forest. It's probably, if not the best trail for me, for my money in New Jersey. It's certainly top two. Some days I think the loop in Northern Green is a little bit better, but this is a more rugged, more challenging trail for sure. But the viewpoints in Northern are probably a little bit better. So what is there to love about this vantage point? Well, first and foremost, in terms of a single spot to stand with an incredible view, this 180-degree view, overlooking Greenwood Lake with New York State to the north and the rest of Jersey to the south, is really remarkable. For my money, it might be the best single place to stand. I'm here, so I might be exaggerating, but it might be the best single place to stand in New Jersey. Behind the lake itself are some really magnificent ridges and hills, and it's probably, 7:30 a.m. right now, so you still have that little bit of morning blue to the distance, maybe a little bit of moisture in the air to give it some atmosphere. So yeah, really an incredible view. Greenwood Lake is extremely popular, so if you're here midday in the summer, you'll definitely see hundreds of boats if you spend any length of time on this vantage point. But don't let that detract you, right? You have to take what you can get in the state of New Jersey. I think, as we've seen at every one of our vista points, there just isn't many locations or any locations that have awesome views where you won't see a man-made structure. You can also see the New York City skyline, kind of, in the distance. I can see tips of the tallest buildings, but no building bases from this vantage point. The ridges are just a little bit too high, or my elevation is just a little bit too low to see over that ridge into New York. But it's still cool that you can see New York City from this vantage point. I'm currently walking down the way I came up, but I did want to point out that, walking up this massive piece of bedrock, looks like it's some type of, pink conglomerate. I forget the name of it. Really is fun too. So when you hit the base of this, you look straight up, and you just know you will be rewarded with a pretty incredible viewpoint. There are some great gnarly pitch pines here as well. It's really a place of peace, and somewhere I try to get to at least once every year, more likely twice. So we've been to, 5 places now? You have Abram, S. Hewitt State Forest, Northern Green State Forest, High Point Monument, Raccoon Ridge, and Sunrise Mountain. I really like this viewpoint. It probably won't crack into the upper tier of our top 10 list, right? I don't think it can make the top 2 because the view itself is only, I put that in quotes, 180 degrees. But for those 180 degrees, it sure makes the most of it. Where else should I head to next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Get out and explore.